Hi guys! That was very high pitched. So, it's been a while. So my videos are going to be more mental health based rather than me based. Because to be fair, my life is not that interesting. So, the first topic I've got is how to manage with eating disorders and what motivates me. So managing with an eating disorder is hard because we've all been to school. You know that you've got to eat to stay healthy and alive, but it's hard because there's something inside of you that's telling you not to eat. Either you don't deserve it, you don't need it, that you need to lose weight, and by eating you're not going to lose that weight. So it is hard. It is a fight against yourself, really. So to manage that is quite difficult. For me, I'm struggling a lot with my food at the moment, if I'm honest. But my motivations are my mum, my sister, my friend. But obviously for everyone it's different. We all have different circumstances with our family and friends and stuff. So I guess setting yourself a healthy goal, like not a goal weight, not a goal measurement, but a goal. So for me, I want to start working in a nursery, and start my future, really. So my first goal is to work in like a nursery, either doing volunteering or an apprenticeship or something like that. So, and in order to get to that point, I need to be able to manage physically, and to be able to manage physically, I need to be eating a healthy amount. So something like that. Set yourself a healthy goal, not a goal weight, like I said, but a goal to work towards, like a job or getting your GCSEs or even a holiday or something. Something to work towards that you need to be well enough to be able to do. It's always easier to say, I'm going to eat, than it is to actually do it. So, I don't know, sometimes I find just taking each bite as a step, you can't get anywhere without taking that first step. Cheesy, I know, but that is kind of how you've got to do it. For me, I find the hardest part is picking up my fork. So, rather than thinking, if I pick up my fork, I've got to eat this whole meal, just think, I just need to pick up my fork. Just pick up the fork, and then take it step by step. each mouthful is a step, and no one's saying that it's easy, because it's not, but you've got to challenge yourself. You know, sometimes if I'm struggling, I think about my mum or my sister and how, you know, they've seen me at my worst, and it's not fair on any of them, as well as it's not fair on myself. And for a lot of people, for me, it's easier to think of others than myself. So I think, you know, my little sisters and my little brother, they've seen me with an NG tube, and it's broken their hearts to see me struggling to that point. So I think of how I want to turn that around, how I don't want them to see me like that again. I don't want to get like that again. You know, do it for them if I can't do it for myself. Yeah, that's pretty much how I manage. You know, some days are going to be harder than others. That goes without saying. That's recovery for you. But it's managing to, if you have a bad day, to take the next day as a new day and fighting it rather than not trying because you had a bad day the day before, you know? Even a meal, if you don't manage breakfast, by lunch, don't let breakfast tear you down. You can do it. Like, each mouthful is a different step. You don't have to think that you can't do it because you didn't manage the day before or the meal before. It's a new challenge. So start again. You know? I don't know if that makes much sense, to be honest, but that's kind of the best way to look at it, I think. Because otherwise you get stuck in that cycle and it's not good for you, for anyone around you. Yeah. Obviously, with eating disorders, there's more than just not managing to eat, or, you know, there's over-exercising and binging and purging, and they all come with an eating disorder. And it's hard to take in that there's more than just food. When it comes to an eating disorder, there's a lot more to it. And outsiders don't very often see them things as an issue. But I don't know, like, I've struggled or do struggle with exercising and purging and binging. But again, that doesn't have to bring you down, you know? Like, if, I don't know, if you exercise, try and make up for it. And that's hard, it is hard. But I suppose that's mainly if you're on a meal plan. If you're not on a meal plan, for some people that could be easier, being able to eat whatever, whenever. For other people it could be hard because it's not structure. Some people need that structure. So if you're on a meal plan, you can make up for the calories that you burn. But if you're not, then it's harder. It is harder. Not that I'm saying meal plans are helpful, because they're not always. But I guess the over-exercising and binging and purging, they're just as hard to cope with. But no one can really, watch that unfold. It's difficult. It is difficult. But I guess for me, I don't binge like I used to. I haven't actually binged and purged in a while. I guess it's keeping it at bay. Just telling yourself, I don't actually need 5 chocolate bars and a cake. I want it, but if I have it all, then I'll get stuck in a vicious cycle of binging and purging. It's hard when you have anorexia, but you also binge and purge, because with anorexia, you don't want to eat ever. But then you have binge and purge urges, which makes you want to eat a lot in one go. So it's hard to find a balance. I just eat, 3 meals a day, and a pudding if I want it after dinner, or I can have supper. You can have supper, but not over amounts. You've got to find that balance. It's knowing when you, because it's okay to snack because you enjoy chocolate or you enjoy a packet of crisps, but it's taking it slowly, not eating loads and loads in one go. Because if you end up binging, you'll end up purging, and then you get stuck in that cycle of self-hate that comes with it. So, yeah. I'm not the best person to ask for managing with an eating disorder, because I'm struggling so much with it myself at the moment. But these are a few things that, you just got to keep in mind. There is a difference between eating a balanced diet, eating a healthy amount at a time, not eating enough, and binging. And it's recognizing that within yourself, which is which, so you can separate them and try and stick to eating a healthy amount. Not too much, not too little. Yeah, I don't know if I've been very helpful, but this is one of the topics I was asked to talk about, so I did. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below, or add me on Instagram and message me, or my Telonym link is in my bio on Instagram, which is anonymous, so you can message me on there as well. Thank you for watching. I hope that all made a bit of sense. It's hard to get it out in words because, to be fair, in my head it doesn't make much sense either. So getting it out in words is difficult. But yeah, as requested, I did my best, I think, at talking about it. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you.